Got some juicy news for you. Super juicy too. Word on the street is that, just like I said, there will be a World War III. And for all you Democratic constituents and everything, have you ever asked yourself why they're not saying or doing anything about everything that's going on? The government shutdown isn't just Donald Trump or the Republicans' fault. So, the reason Donald Trump is deploying these ICE agents, which you don't know where these people are coming from, they're not regular police officers. That's why they have on masks. And what's going to happen is Iran, Russia, and China are creating an alternative currency. Regardless if this stuff is digital or not, they are building a dominant currency, and the US dollar is no longer going to be the number one currency. So it can't control everything. You get it? Rome is burning. So this is a last ditch effort there's a reason why they're warring with Iran, Russia, in just a matter of time before China. Because these are the three main countries that are in BRICS. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Get off your phones looking at bullshit. Hope this is about to affect everybody. And there would never be another election in this country. Stop looking for it. The shit is over with. We are making history. And how it's going to be recorded, who knows? So we're about to go to, they acting like they're doing peace talks. They're not. It's just buying time. Us in Israel are about to go to war with Iran. With this war, it's going to pull in Russia, that's already we're at war with by using Ukraine, and now Europe has stepped in to help take our place. Because we're going to do this war. But guess what? We're going to lose. We're not going to win this war no matter what they tell you. And as I told you before, once we lose our dominance over all these other countries and across the world, the United States have nothing else, no other recourse but to turn on their own citizens. Donald Trump is putting these troops in place, ICE in place for martial law. Because we're going to lose this war, and we're $47 trillion in debt. And if the BRICS, Iran, Russia, and China win this war, which they will, and they're going to have peaceful trade, which we could have done this ourselves with all these other countries. They already started building railroads with Africa. They go in there and building up infrastructure, but they're not going in there putting military in there. They giving these people money that, of course, they have to pay back, but they're not forcing these people to dominate them like we have. So once this war is over and we lose, and the country's going to be the uproar, Donald Trump already has. And what's going to happen, there's going to be branches of the U.S. Army, Navy, police forces, that's going to end up fighting these ICE agents. Everybody in the armed forces don't agree with this. They're creating a civil war that's going to happen in this country because we have lost every fucking war that we have been in since World War I. We didn't win Vietnam, we lost. This is propaganda. And now on TikTok, now that the Jewish alliances have it, there are certain videos, but a lot of y'all watching bullshit, so they'll let you repost all this dumb shit. But there are certain videos of people talking about things that has to do with Israel, etc. It's posted, but you can't repost it. They think, I'm gonna show you how dumb these motherfuckers are. And I was watching Russia talk. There was an interview with Live Rock on NSNBC the other night. Well, actually, it's an old interview, but I saw it first time. But they were talking to him about what's going on with them in America and this and that. And you know what he said? He said, "We in Russia don't talk about serious shit in the media because it's serious. But you all do it because you're not serious." Get it? You know when you play Pac-Man and you eat the power pellet and then all the ghosts turn blue? We blue than a motherfucker. Big facts. So Donald Trump, they think they don't have a chance of beating. They don't. So they turning on their own citizens, because the rich is going to stay dominant in this country and subject not just black and minorities now, but you working class white folks, you lovely women of all races. There's a reason a woman doesn't need a watch, because there's a clock on the stove. This is what do you tell a woman with two black eyes? Nothing. She's been told twice already. This shit, you need, first off, get off of TikTok. The same thing you did to get Jimmy Kimmel back on TV is what we have to do with TikTok. And sad to say, we're going to have to band together. All this staying to yourself, I'm just going to keep my head low. Keep your head low. Because guess what? We still ran by rapists and pedophiles. And if you can't go all over the world and rape and pillage, guess who's about to get raped and pillaged? Yeah. So this is happening in real time. There's not going to be any peace in the Middle East. That was a bar, right? Damn. Won't be any peace in the Middle East as these subordinate countries rise like yeast. Okay, where we going? On American Israel, they would feast. I don't like green eggs and ham. Ain't that shit else. Anyways, no, this shit is crazy. You just don't watch the news because they lied to you. Just Google shit about what's going on. Get your algorithm going. Because it's happening, ain't nobody doing that. That's why the Democrats ain't doing shit. Democrats and Republicans are the same people. They're doing what's best for them. The elite. You're not elite. Because you can dunk a basketball. Or you can run a 4-3. You're not elite. You're a slave with athletic ability. This shit is happening. What you gonna do? Same thing you've been doing. And people in Chicago talk all that shit about they gonna do this, they gonna do that. We'll shoot and kill each other over tennis shoes. Somebody say something crazy on Twitter. They drop Black Hawk helicopters into a neighborhood full of Caucasian men with masks on to raid a housing facility, and nobody did nothing. Where are all those switches? Where's all this smoke you got for each other? Pussies. Yeah. We back outside.